The windswept Atlantic coastline of Wales in the United Kingdom provides all he needs: rocks and a receding tide.
The low tide kind of reveals this canvas in a way. Do you know what you're going to do before you hit the beach?
I haven't drawn it out or anything, I've just got an idea and it can change as I work.
Land artist Jon Foreman finds inspiration in what's already there.
What I love about stone is it's shapeable. When you use enough of them, you can create a form.
Those forms can be mesmerizing. He plays with perspective and patterns.
This beach has these beautiful colors, purples and blues and violets.
A lot of people don't believe it's real. A lot of people ask me if I paint the stones or carry them all in. Could you imagine me carrying all these from my car?
Sometimes he uses the sand itself, which allows him to work on a much bigger scale, raking and combing it into spectacular designs.
What was your first introduction to land art as a practice, as an art?
It was probably Andy Goldsworthy's work. He's probably the most prolific, most well-known land artist in the world, I'd say.
There are the stone cairns or road markers built for
Nearly 20 years ago, Sunday Morning profiled the pioneering English sculptor.
I need to touch, I need to feel things, to understand them.
Whose medium ranged from twigs and snow to the most delicate, ice.
It's a tough thing to work with the land because, you know, the next second, the next day, it's not going to be there.
Has land art evolved?
I think it has, yeah. Partially because of social media, because it's so easy to share your work, and that's the kind of the best way with land art, because it's kind of immediate and you have time limits, and you know, because of weather and tide.
Foreman sells prints and occasionally does commissions, this one for Burberry. And he has a coffee table book coming out in October. Still, he admits land art is not the most lucrative, but social media has allowed him to share his work with people around the world.
It's difficult because social media is the opposite to where I am in a way. You know, scroll past it and then that's it, you've seen it, that's it. You spend 3-4 seconds looking at it, that's all, you know.
You're like, come on, that took me hours.
But I mean, that's the way social media is.
I've always seen his work online, Facebook, Instagram, and it's just absolutely phenomenal to see an artist use all the local materials, local space, and just create something so just visually stunning.
Hugh Owen was passing by at just the right moment.
It's so beautiful, but it will be washed away.
I mean, it's kind of poetic, really, isn't it? I really enjoy the fact that it's only here for a short amount of time, like we are, essentially.
You have how many minutes to enjoy this piece of art?
20 maybe, if we're lucky.
Does a little bit of you feel frustrated or defeated, or like, oh, I really liked that one?
Not at all. Not at all. That's what makes it special, is that it's short-lived. That moment when the sea hits it, it's a special moment, you know, and that's that last second that it exists.